guys, this is Joyani, scrubbing in my own private Idaho, and today I am doing day 19. I am one day behind, but still having a lot of fun. So the sketch that I'm doing today is by Vanessa Bell, and she did this really fun layout for us. I did have to change some things around because remember, a sketch is made as a drop-off place, and I had a few pictures I wanted to put on, and I was trying to use a lot, so I stretched the sketch. I am making an 8.5 by 11 sketch. This is for my alphabet book, and yesterday I skipped to G, but I went back and did E, and I'm covering up. E is for, it's another little boy's name that I am not related to, so for privacy I'm covering that up, but you can see that I followed the sketch. So when I'm doing these sketches, I often, like, they have a journaling block. I don't have a lot of journaling. I'm just putting a lot of pictures on here, mainly because the format is 8.5 by 11, so I want to put as much on there as I can. So I have put a picture here. I've done some of the layers I actually had to combine, and some of the layers don't show up very much because I do have a lot of pictures on here. My pictures are basically 3 and 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, so on an 8 by 11 page you've got a lot of pictures here, but it still has the fun. So it's my grandson and his little friend, and so we're doing an alphabet book for him. So he knows that this little friend's name starts with an E, so that will be really good for him because it's combining pictures and an alphabet book, which I got the idea from my friend Sandy. So here we go, and thank you, Vanessa, for this beautiful sketch. You can see that I have many of the elements. I did do banner. I didn't do as many banners because there just wasn't a lot of room. I didn't want it to seem crowded. I want him to be able to see the letters, and so he can say E is for, and then we can do those fun kind of learning things. If you look at it, it looks like I follow the sketch if you kind of combine that. Often when I look at an 8.5 by 11, it's rather like making one layout. So you can see that I have the pictures up here, I have the banner here, I have the pendants up here. I didn't include it here just because I don't have enough room. I did lose a layer. She has a dark one behind, and I just didn't have space to do that because I did include this. So I have a, when I start to glue things down, I will show you what I have. So I'm going to move this to the side. I always do, if I do a companion page, I always kind of get that ahead of time because I don't want my videos to be over 15 minutes or so. So I'm going to slide this one over. I do have things covered up. So I kind of, I found this actually. This paper is from Close to My Heart. It was called Lazy Days of Summer. Really cute for little boys. And I'm kind of sad that a lot of my paper does not show through because, like I said, I'm doing a lot of pictures. But you can see I started off, and I actually got this. I had some of this paper, and I really liked it. So I was at a garage sale, and someone was selling just like little pieces of it. So I was all over it because I did like the paper. And they had made this grid. So what someone has done is they have embossed this, and then they've sanded it down to create this. I believe this is crystal blue. So the base page, which is the crystal blue, is 8.5 by 11. This sheet right here, which is in the paper pack, it is 6 by 10, and unfortunately you can't see very much of it. And then this was a sticker sheet. My letters are very large. I did that purposefully, so I'm using, this is the party alphabet, and it's from Stampin' Up, and this is also Stampin' Up font. This is my favorite letter die of all times. And this is why I like it. You can see that it's one piece, and so, and they have extra ones, and this is still available. I'll put it on my website. Both these are still available. They're actually the only current product that I'm using. when I do Christy's Beautiful Life, my goal is to actually use up my stash. That's an opportunity where I go deep into it. And actually, this paper pack is 20 years old. It was, I looked on the little tab somewhere that I have on the sticker sheet, I believe, and it has that it was in, I'll show you. It's actually close to my heart, 21 years old, 2005, it's 2005, and it's close to my heart company. So yeah, sugar missiles, guys. So anyway, so this is 10 by 6, and it had a sticker sheet, really cute sticker sheet. And I go through garage sales, I go to, I dig through, we have something called Idaho Ranch, which is, it's a thrifting, and I'll pick up stuff, and especially if it's a sticker sheet. So here we go. So I cut this, and then like they see on here, they have it like this, but like I said, I was trying to get lots of pictures on here, and sometimes that's a little tricky. So I made pictures. I'm going to go ahead and put this one right here, and all you can see of my cute paper is that right up there. But that's okay. I'm at peace with that. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere that. Put that right there. I guess the goal is the pictures. I mean, and it does feel really good. I use so much paper with Christy's Beautiful Life. It's so fun and it's so inspiring because there are so many sketches, and all of them are different. So I think using sketches, and I've said it before, it's really like it's like trying a new recipe. You know, you can and trying a new recipe out, and so I love doing Christy's Beautiful Life. It's my favorite challenge. And then I'm going to put this one. So this one is, so my paper, let's straighten this all up so it looks good. It's 8.5 by 11. I have a 1/2 inch of my base showing. I have a 1/4 inch of my, I'm going to come down here. And I put this one because I was trying to make it all straight, and I didn't want his little name to show on camera because, like I said, he's a borrowed child. So I'm scooting it over here like this. I'm going to have a butterfly right down there. So this is so I'm going to set this picture at 8, which was actually at 4. So that's halfway. It's kind of, I'm balancing it so that it doesn't look all khaki-wampus. So I'm going to do this. I usually have a ruler, but because I've got other things going on here, I can do that. This little butterfly was from that. They have cute little frogs. I might give him little Google eyes a little bit later. I cover up my little grandson. Okay, this is going to go right at the edge. The other thing that I do when I make a second layout is I will scoot. You can see that she has space around hers. I scoot it over so that I don't, because I think it would look a little odd if I had space here, because I just to stretch the sketch, I duplicated it. I just did a flip and then repeated what I did over here, and I think having blank space right here would look kind of weird, and so I didn't do that. I went ahead and did that. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this one down. And remember, you can go to Christy's Beautiful Life, which is a Facebook group, and what we do is every day, people that are posting videos or doing videos or have ideas for you to do with a particular sketch, they post them, and you can just, so if you like a sketch, you can go down and just do that. And I come back to these sketches. They do, Christy's Beautiful Life is a challenge that happens in June, October, and I want to say March. But I feel, when I say that, I almost think, is it March or is it February? So anyway, so this is this layout, and it looks like it went together fast, but of course I'm super slow. I kind of putz around, and really the thing that takes me longer than anything else, and you can comment if you're like that. You would think that it would be the sketches make it easy. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I usually know the paper that I'm going to do. The thing that takes me the longest is choosing pictures and then getting them the size that I want them. So, especially when I'm doing alternate sizes, like when I'm doing the 8.5 by 11, a lot of times it will take me, what I think will work doesn't always work, because when you change sizes, it can change the look of a layout, so you do have to make some modifications. But I have really enjoyed doing 8.5 by 11, and I have 3 or 4 albums that I'm doing. I kind of work on as I get inspiration, and I have 2 or 3 of the 8.5 and 11, and I'm just really enjoying them. It takes the pressure off of having to do a lot of embellishment. So anyway, so this is the layout. It doesn't look exactly like it, but I have definitely given the nod. I mean, if you look at it, I think if you look at it as one page, it looks a lot more like it than if you don't. And of course, anyway. So oh, and I put that strip right here, and I will put one over here too, because I had leftovers of this, because this is actually 2 borders together, and I wanted to show you. Oops, and I forgot to do this. So when you have your older packs, some of them are things, the styles have changed. So I have all of these, see these colored things that I probably won't do. So what I did was I took my dies and I took my dies and I put them like this. I taped them on and I ran them through my die cutting machine, and I'll show you why this is so cool. So I ran it through the die cutting machine. So now this is kind of old-fashioned, funky, probably wouldn't use it. And then I turned it in with the die. I put it in like this, and look, it even has a sticker back. So that is one way you can use up your old stickers if there are color spots. And so I did that with all of these. So this one is another die. I made this one. Let's see, we can play match. We can play the matcha game. So this is, I don't see, oh, this is this one. Only I think I lost the edge of it. Anyway, so I use, oh, here it is. So this one is this one, and I did it out of this right here, and so that way I'm not wasting, and I don't have to adhere it, and it's a sticker, and it's a shape that is more modern. So yeah, so if you have old stuff like me, go ahead and dig stuff out of it and do some creative stuff with it. So anyway, so that is my tip for the day, and I hope you have a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye.